Hey everybody, my name's Joe.
I'm also Joe.
Welcome back to SNES's Life. This is our 150th game for the show.
Yeah, that's a lot of games.
Look, dude, we're like an eighth of the way in. the Super Nintendo.
This is 2 years?
Yeah, we have. Well, it's not 2 years. It's a year and a half. We started in February last year, I think. That sounds right. February of last year. So we're a little over a year and a half, maybe. We're just at roughly a year and a half. The real point is that 150 games in, there's like 720 to do. So, I mean, hey, we've made it pretty far. I just think it's kind of interesting to note that we're 150 games in.
It's so many games.
That is a lot of games. But today, for game 150, we're going to be playing The Hunt for Red October, which is a game based off of a movie, which we just did finally watch tonight. Now, the movie is about Sean Connery before everybody knew he was a mean person and a domestic violencer. But he is basically a Russian sub-commander who is trying to defect to America. This is based off a Tom Clancy novel where Jack Ryan, the ultimate hero of all those novels, is doing the hero-y thing and getting shit done. So they help him defect to America, and he brings this big, fancy Soviet nuclear submarine over to us. First off, I can't fathom what it would be like to live on a submarine for months.
I think it'd be kind of cool.
I mean, I don't know. It'd be awfully claustrophobic, I would think. And I'm not a big fan of super enclosed spaces. Think about it. Think about if you were underwater for like days at a time. No sunlight. Just constant recycled air. I don't know. It sounds terrible to me.
I mean, it'd be uncomfortable, but I don't think it'd be that bad.
I would think it would be very uncomfortable and bad. Anyway, what do we think of the box art here? I mean,
it looks like a poster.
It does. It looks like a movie poster. Sean Connery, and then I assume the
Red October.
Red October. I'm curious, actually, since you brought that up. I hadn't thought about it. Movie poster for The Hunt for Red October. I wonder if that is just the movie poster base. Jesus, it is the movie poster. They legit just took the movie poster and slapped it on the front of the box. Good call. I did not think of that, but they absolutely did just that. It's the movie poster. Anyway, what'd you think of the movie?
I liked it.
Yeah?
It was slow, but
It's a drama more than an action movie, for sure.
It was interesting.
Yeah. Not all dramas are bad, just like half of them. It's not my favorite genre. I want kaijus fighting robots. Sounds good to me. Some Pacific Rim. Before we look at the back of the box, what type of game... Well, let's point this out. It is a Super Scope compatible game. Now, this is not one of the ones I own, obviously, because it is not a primary Super Scope game. The Super Scope is only used for, like, bonus areas. So, while I was tempted to get it, I decided against it. And I guess after we play it, we'll figure out whether it's something I want to hunt down, because I'm sure it's not terribly expensive to get, We'll look that up just for fun, too. For Red October. Because we got nothing better to do. Loose price, $5.22. So, yeah, wouldn't be hard to get. So, I guess if we see if it's any good, maybe I'll pick it up. I mean, $6. What the hell? It's, McDonald's meal. What kind of game do you think it is?
That's an expensive McDonald's meal.
$6?
Are you getting like...
That's a normal combo meal. I'm not saying dollar menu.
I wasn't thinking dollar menu either. I was just thinking a sandwich and a small drink, which is like $4.
It's like $6.
A
McDouble, a small fry, and a large Coke is like $4.
Is like $3.40.
No, a McChicken is like $1.10.
Is it?
Yeah.
No. A $3.40 must be the meal then.
Yeah, a McChicken, a small fry, and a large Coke is like $3.60 to $4.
Yeah, so that's a meal.
So it's $2 more.
That's more than a meal.
Whatever. Anyway. Seeing as the movie was a drama based mostly around people and interaction on board a submarine, something tells me that's going to be hard to replicate. So I'm going to go for a shooter. of some kind, especially being Super Scope compatible.
I just don't want it to be like Pacific Theater of Operations.
I mean, that's more of an army.
I mean,
simulation.
I get that, but it had submarines, and
you
moved submarines around, and it's kind of boring.
Did it? I really don't remember.
It did.
Oh.
In the battles.
Well, let's take a look at the back of the box and see what it shows us. Wah, wah. Back of the box, Hunt for Red October. Defection was just the beginning. You're Captain Marco Ramos. Super Scope compatible. Take command using the incredible Nintendo Super Scope or your control pad. 9 incredible missions. 2 exciting modes of play. Take on enemy forces utilizing side view or periscope mode. Periscope, I'm betting, would be the Super Scope version. Side mode, full arsenal of weapons. So, yeah, from the looks of it, I'm going to go with scrolling shooter. It looks like a horizontal shooter. Actually, it kind of reminds me of this game I recently got on the arcade machine in there. God, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a submarine game like this. And you're a sideways scrolling shooter. So the left 2 screens, definitely scrolling shooter looking levels. Right screen is a jig. It's a big map of the world, apparently. And then the bottom right, I'm guessing that's periscope mode. And that would be the Super Scope compatible version. I'm curious. I wonder if we'll actually be able to play that or not. I wonder if it only accesses that if you have a Super Scope plugged in.
I would assume so.
I don't know. We'll have to see. Because in one of the great turns, we actually have a manual for this. It's been a while since we've had a manual. About 6 games. So manual looks the exact same as everything else. It's a very short manual. Table of contents, how to plug it in and press start. Oops. All right. Your vessel, the Red October, most sophisticated submarine ever. Weapons list. You have torpedoes, fire straight out in front of you. Surface-to-air missile, fires straight up. Surface-to-surface missile, fires vertically, making an arc. Bombs drop straight from the bottom. Electric countermeasures, a device released from it that floats in front of the ship and causes enemy ships and subs to cease firing for a short period of time. Cavitation drive, that's your silent engine. Side scroll mode, over here we got game controls. It uses almost all the buttons. Actually, it does. Y fires forward, your torpedo. B drops your bombs under you. A launches your surface-to-surface missile, that's the arc ones. And then X shoots straight up in the air. Press and hold the R for cavitation drive. Press the L to reverse direction, and press select to shoot your countermeasure. Game controls, periscope mode, Super Scope enabled. Certain missions will have one or more periscope icons to enter periscope mode. Look for the periscope icons and move the Red October into the icon. The Red October will then surface. You'll be asked to check your aim. After you calibrate, target the enemy ships and planes and fire using the Super Scope. When all the ships and planes have been destroyed or escaped, there will be a tally screen. Depending on how well you do, you'll be partially repaired. If you're using the Super NES controller, use the control pad to make the crosshairs move. So apparently you can play it with just the controller. Although now I really am tempted to go look for it for $6. Map room, after you press start, you'll be given a map which will tell you your mission briefing. Then you'll go into your game. The stats panel has 2 functions. One is to keep track of your weapons counts. The other is to show you your damage. There are 6 sections, top and bottom, 3 on each. When each is damaged, it will turn yellow and eventually red. When you are completely damaged, you are sunk and the game is over. No extra lives in this game. Mission 1, defection. This is basically a mission thing. That's getting away from Russia. Mission Theater 1. These are the... So this is everything that is not defecting from Russia, because apparently that is just the first mission, and that would not have made much of a game. The Caribbean, illegal arms, escort the ocean liner. Theater 2, terrorist weapons. Defend the oil platforms and underwater research. Theater 3, neutralize enemy destroyers and onshore gun batteries. Final missions, return to Russia. Return to your homeland. Democratic factions are planning to overthrow the Communist Party. Use all your skill to return home and provide support to the coup. So apparently we're taking over Russia in the end. And then you get China Day limited warranty. So it's a very short manual. I am severely disappointed that there are no screenshots. Nor is there really any artwork. There's this piece here.
It's also not in color.
Yeah, it's not in color, but this piece here is the only art, and that's just a clip off the movie poster. and then with the colors black and whited. So that's pretty disappointing on the artwork there. Holy raid. Controller thrower raid. Hey buddies. How you doing? Thanks so much for the raid. I would like to point out that our freaking thing didn't go off, but well, what are you gonna do?
You don't have it up, do you?
No, it should be active. I don't know. It didn't raid. Well, hi everybody. Thanks for joining us. We're just getting ready to start the Hunt for Red October. You want to plug that game on? I'm a little upset that the alert box didn't work, actually. I don't know why.
That was an interesting noise.
High-tech expressions. So how is everybody tonight? What was Controller Thrower playing? What are you guys doing over there? In 1984, that's when this was supposed to happen, was 1984. It sank in deep water, apparently suffering a radiation problem. Reports indicates rescue. Repeated statements by both Soviet and nothing but what you're about to see happened. Political conspiracies. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, they were just doing the podcast. Right on.
Oh, this is interesting.
Mission objective. Escape from the USSR and defect to USA. What? You skipped it! We didn't get to finish reading it.
It was just the mission title.
Alright, so you do have a weapons count on the bottom right and left. You can drop depth charges, remember, on boats under you with the B. Well, you probably don't want to just kill them by running into them. And you probably don't want to just... You are a bad driver.
I was not aware that the ground was...
I mean, why wouldn't it be? Oh, grab the little guys. Those are health. It didn't tell you that in the instruction manual, but the game fact did.
Oh, rude.
You are just...
It is
Press
really hard
X,
to move.
X.
What do you mean?
Well, X shoots straight up. You can shoot in like all four freaking directions, child. That's why you have all those fancy weapons. You probably gotta hit him more than once. Look, actually, I don't think it looks that bad. Well, that's even a lot easier than I expected it to be. That was a short level.
It controls like garbage. I just wanted to say that.
I mean, that's fair. Mission. This is the next set of missions now.
This is escort. Or I'm guessing this.
Oh, you get a
kill.
pick. So, legal arms merchants or escort. Here, hold on. The arms merchant says arms merchants operating illegal gun trade from an island, destroy their base and all their support ships and planes. The other one says a world conference on economics is being held on a cruise ship, Atlantic Queen. Escort the liner and its world leaders safely to the destination. You are cleared to fire on any and all aggressors. So, which one are you doing?
Arms. Illegal arms merchant.
So, murder people. Oh, you retained your damage from the previous mission. And there's underwater gun turrets. We've absolutely entered sci-fi zone at this point. We are no longer playing a game based on realism. I think you just died, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the little people swimming up. If I recall my history, Oh, look at the one dude dead floating in the middle.
Yeah, there's 2 on the right. Now there's 1 on the middle again.
I'll say, if I recall from history, when a sub generally explodes and sinks underwater, you don't survive that. Like, they implode. And you die horribly.
Huh. Okay, then. Well, when you die, you restart.
Oh, indeed you do. Well, let's try and make it through this mission with minimal damage. How about them apples? We'll start the save stating. Oh. Bastards. Whoa. Give me the health pickup, please. Ah.
You don't move fast, which I guess makes sense.
I'm like, you're a submarine.
But I also don't think that's how they raise and lower.
I don't know. Were you in the Navy? Because I wasn't.
No, but I'm pretty sure they all raise and lower at the, like, equally. It's not tilt up and down.
No, actually it is very much tilt up and down.
Is it?
Yes. Ah, mines. Well, I made it out with 55% damage. It's not great.
Why don't they have it all just be equal?
Because it just doesn't work like that.
Couldn't you technically do that, though?
Have you ever watched this? I mean, it did it in the movie. You saw the subsurface. It came up like a freaking bloop and then smopped down like a whale.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
It does. Why don't they do it another way? I really don't know. I don't know the physics of how submarines work. I mean, they usually only have like one set of fins, and they're kind of in the middle of the ship, I think.
Well, because they have the rotors on the back
up and
around
down.
the...
Well, yeah, but the 2 fins on the sides are the up and down. And so if your only control is in the middle, then you're going to come up at an angle. I mean, you could come up flat if you wanted to, just by very lightly angling them, but when you come up quick, you flop. Well, you tried the other, so let's try the ocean liner here.
Don't they have, like, the weird bladder thing?
The weird bladder thing.
I'm calling it a bladder thing because there's a fish that the organ is called a bladder. Basically, when it's full of air, you rise, and then it gets rid of the air, and then it sinks.
I mean, sure.
For some reason, I thought submarines used that, which...
I mean, they have what's called ballasts. Really? That was it? I mean, I took... Oh! Oh! Gah! Wow, it is super slow to control. Jesus.
You got shot.
It's so freaking hard to control, dude. I don't want to take damage. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, the super scope would be super helpful in that spot. I fired 84 times and I... Jesus. That was really bad, and I took a boatload of damage, too. That sucked. And we're not done. And I died. Game
over.
Womp womp. Womp womp.
You have to hit enter.
Oh. Apparently none of our sound effects are working at the moment, which is a little strange. I wonder why. Be like, everything worked on Sunday. Well, the bot worked there. Uh-oh. There it is. Apparently I forgot the freaking command. I guess this doesn't explain why the alert box didn't work. But... Where you at?
I don't know. Where am I supposed to go?
Fire your missiles. Your A. Yeah, bomb the piss out of them. Well, that's not going to work out for you, is it? Well, you made it to the enemy base. Now you just have to bomb the piss out of it. What'd you do? Just like rush through it?
No. Actually, I did the exact opposite.
Oh, you just went really slow. Ooh. I don't care for whatever those things are that basically halt your movement.
They don't halt your movement.
Well, whatever. You can't blow them up.
Yeah, but they blow up when you run into them.
Oh, do they? He ran into one
they do.
earlier. Ooh, there's a guy under you. At least it's got music. It makes it better than the last 3 games we played, which were football related.
Yeah.
You don't want to do the crosshair mission?
No.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It controlled very poorly. Would probably control great with the Super Scope.
Okay, that's not worth it.
I like how the enemy just explodes. There you are. Start spamming out of the A button.
You didn't do this last time.
Go, man, go. What are you doing?
Trying to not get hit by all of their fire. It didn't fire last time, and it definitely didn't fire that much.
I'd say you succeeded. With 96% damage. Like, you were so close to sunk, it's ridiculous. I think it's over. Hey, good job. Thanks. So what we got left? Score the ocean liner again? Great. And your brother's stomping across the floor on purposefully.
You should probably not get hit.
I mean, it would have helped if you'd have brought me to this level with better than 90% damage.
I got all of it at the end when they fired 1,000 bullets at me.
Well, you should have done better.
Well, I didn't expect them to fire 1,000 bullets at me. They didn't do it last time I got there. I don't know why they didn't do it last time I got there. Also, you don't keep your damage. You go down a bit.
Ooh, a bit. We need a...
Well, you need to not run into people.
This is gonna be abysmal. There's like no way we're gonna make it through this. Well, I mean, we will eventually by save state abuse, but it's not gonna make it that much better.
What if you could just blow up your own ship? Yeah, like fire missiles into it.
Nope. It Jesus. You know what? I would be shocked if there wasn't an invulnerability cheat. Of course, I'd be shocked if anyone gave it about enough to look it up or to make it, you know. Oh, there we go. Level skip. Power up the sub. Tile screen and pause cheats. Enter one or more of these cheats, tile screen or while paused. If you make a mistake while typing, press R to try again. Instant mission complete. Invincible. Counter will reach 100% damage, but no game over. Invincible maximum power-ups. I don't know. I didn't know there was power-ups. Well, let's do invincibility. Let's cheat the hell out of it. So pause the game. Now, ideally, when you get to 100% damage, you won't die.
Well,
You're supposed to make sure you protect the cruise liner. Oh, yeah, there you are. You're at 0% damage and not dead. Voila! And that's how you beat the game. I mean, hey, look. We're not behind cheating, obviously. Oh, now you can just ram into everything. Can you go under that? Yeah, you can. So I would recommend going under the super scope section. Look, I never said I was too proud not to cheat. That's for sure. I wonder if they can sink the cruise ship. I mean, one would assume that they can. But I guess that's not necessarily. It looks like you're running into the cruise ship, doesn't it?
I'm definitely slower than the cruise ship.
Well, it just when you don't touch your thing, you don't move at all. So yeah, you would. My God. Then we're about to see what happens when you run out of weapons, though. I think you only have 9 torpedoes left. Oh, Lord. So now we've unlocked the next set, right?
Yeah.
So, mission, there's terrorists with a weapons plant. Locate and neutralize enemies. Sounds just like the weapons runners. Defend the oil platforms. Or enemy biological weapons plant has been discovered underwater. Destroy it. I guess it doesn't really matter. Pick one and go kill everything. Seems to be the way of it.
Do we have to enter the cheat every time?
No idea. Save state it. We'll find out. I mean, I would play it like we don't have the cheat on, and then if we make it through it without the cheat, great. And if we don't, we'll figure it out from there. Just gonna try and drive through as fast as you can. Not waste ammo. Oh, look at that gun bounced off of it. It's pretty poo. We got a multi-stage map now? Indeed. Look at all the guns. Falling ice blocks.
decent amount of slowdown.
Did a chop. I say it looked kind of choppy for a second there.
Did I not collect it?
It doesn't matter. You obviously still have the cheat active, otherwise you'd have sank.
Okay, bubbles do nothing.
I mean, I didn't really expect him to, but...
I mean, this is significantly more fun.
We're just running into him.
Yeah.
Eat butt.
I think I'm supposed to go up here.
I would agree. Hey, look, it's another gun base. You gotta go up. Oh, look, nuclear towers.
I'm not actually sure how you're supposed to do that without taking a bunch of damage.
Get really good at dodging somehow. Well, it said the select button was to throw out your countermeasures, which forces the enemy to stop firing momentarily. So maybe
Forgot that
that's
existed.
it. Yeah. Safe state.
I mean, doesn't matter.
I mean, I guess not. That's true. That was to defend the oil platforms.
Yeah. Can't have anti-air underwater.
I do enjoy that. Like, first off, I think if you took every submarine on the planet Earth and put it in one spot, there wouldn't be this many submarines. And then, secondly, yeah, I do like how it's like, here's airplanes and battleships and some submarines, which are totally realistic, and mines. And then you get underwater after mission 1, and they're like, here's giant underwater turrets sticking out of the ground that, you know, move around and aim at you. I like the little yellow guys, too, like the little claw grabby submarines that you have.
There are so many.
I mean, it is a shooter, basically.
Yeah, ridiculous one.
I
Can I
mean,
go on land?
I mean, why would you be able to?
I don't know.
I'm also a little curious. Like, even though it's defend the oil platforms, it's still a move from left to right screen. Like, I assumed you would just be like, and now we've got giant squids. Awesome.
Ah!
Drug you with him. Flip around. Shoot
Oh,
up.
it's a boss level.
Oh, you're out of torpedoes. You can drop bombs on. Oh, he died, huh?
Okay.
Sure, why not?
So this is bioweapons then? No.
Oh, you got more weapons when you picked up that little sub, too. So pick up subs apparently get you more weapons as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that earlier.
Would have been nice if they told you that in the manual at all. You know?
You can't hit me, but I can hit you. Ow.
And now the mines open up and shoot at you.
Okay, blue thing is not anything cool.
I mean, did you really expect it to be?
I mean, it looked different from the rest of the map, so I thought maybe.
Can you... I mean, it's working, obviously. Use the B button, drop bombs. Wow.
Look at that. I didn't take any damage.
Okay. Yeah, it worked. You don't even know what mission you did you?
No.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, volcano.
Here, can we figure it out? Well, you did Arms Merchant Escort Liner, you did the underwater research facility. There's a defend oil platforms or a weapons plant. So this must be the weapons plant one.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try this one.
Oh, it's bad, dude. It moved the
What's
cursor.
the shoot button?
Any of them. The cursor moves so slow.
Oh, how am I supposed to tell what speed the missiles are moving? Oh,
Yeah, they're terrible.
they move faster than they look. It's deceptive.
It is. At least you get infinite missiles. Like, it doesn't take anything away from your weapons options. And I imagine if you had the super scope, you could probably defend against the enemy missiles and, like, blow those up before they get to you. Also, look at how many enemies that come across the screen. I think you've only been shot at, like, twice. Like, they clearly understood that this was not easy. And so they chose not to abuse the hell out of you. 99 shots fired.
Well, I'm pretty sure I fired more than that. It's just all of the counters only go up to 99.
You're probably right.
I hit more than you.
I mean, you also fired more than me.
I have 99 of all ammo.
Oh, gosh. Just drive through.
Can I blow those things up? Let's see if I can.
I don't think you can, bro.
Yeah, I don't think I can. That's actually unfortunate.
You can drive into him and kill him.
Oh, where?
So there's that. Yeah, that was a big boat. Nope. Too far. Just go under it and shoot straight up.
Oh, I think this is the boss.
Must be. Makes sense. Well, you did the plutonium one. This must be the third one. Neutralize enemy destroyer. Yeah.
No. That one was actually pretty interesting because I had to shoot it here, and then here,
And then at the rear.
Yeah, then you have to shoot at the middle. It's
Right on.
like each piece it blows up separately.
So we're going back to Russia now? No. So this one's terrorist nations' coastal gun batteries have placed the region in jeopardy. Killed him. I mean, basically killed him. It doesn't say killed him. It says eliminate them or something.
What is that?
It's a rock turret, so that it's hidden.
It's a rocket.
Okay.
Well, did you? Okay.
There's nothing.
That's
A really bad color glitch. It's the sky. That's what it is. You're apparently under an island or some shit.
I don't know too many islands that work like that.
No, I can't say that I know of any islands that work like that. But then again, it is a scrolling shooter, so... When I think about most of the scrolling shooters you play, you're always flying down a corridor. Or 90% of the time, it seems. I think we may have belittled this game by cheating. I will say I don't think we'd have gotten more than halfway through it if we didn't cheat. But doesn't mean that
I don't think we would have gotten halfway through it at all if we didn't cheat.
I mean, eventually we'd have gotten better at driving and learned where things
I
were and how to
mean,
avoid
eventually we would have safe stated our way halfway there, but
them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you blew the building up, the turret's just floating on its own. Jesus. I mean, how does it expect you to kill that without dying? I'm a little curious. Insufficient, you ran out of guns to shoot it with.
it didn't kick me back to the main screen. So
Just makes you do the mission again. As long as you don't die, which obviously you're not gonna. Just drive straight, go. As fast as you can. That's not as fast as you can.
yeah, I know, but I need more of those weapons because apparently those ones are required.
I'm a little curious precisely what the point of giving you the silent drive is for.
Oh, I think things don't shoot at me when No.
No, they still
Those things
absolutely-
still shoot. I don't think the
No,
subs do.
that sub
Yeah, the
just shot.
subs.
So that one.
Yeah, but they aren't anymore. They aren't chasing after me, really. They just shoot whenever they come on screen.
Did you stop doing it or did it?
Yeah, I ran out.
Oh,
If
it
you look
has
in the
a
bottom
limit.
Left, yeah.
Oh, that's abysmal. Why does it have a limit? There's. Yeah, say grab that. So I wonder if you're not supposed to shoot the big gun because you definitely weren't killing it.
I wonder if I'm supposed to shoot anything over here.
No.
Okay. It's a no. So, I definitely shoot this thing.
For sure.
And the stuff in front of it does explode.
There you go. So now I'd move up a little. Up. There you go.
You want to look up what?
Maybe go backwards a little. I still got the game fact pulled up. We can. Is that right? Oh, no FAQs on that one. I think the one we were reading was for a different thing.
I mean, the cheat code worked. So.
We're not out of guns yet. Move up a little. Move forward a little. Yeah, that one went well. I got nothing.
I mean, the missiles follow momentum, so.
So you can get him up to the big gun. It seems like that would have been a poor choice as a requirement to defeat this level, though.
It didn't even let me shoot my last one.
I'm curious.
Do you have sound on? That was the right level. It was the pink sky. I think.
Yeah, there it is. It looks like he just kind of rolls up next to the thing. Oh, he like upped and downed at the end.
He was able to hit it with the big gun by going up and down. Alright.
It's kind of good piece of knowledge. Oh, are you just pushing straight?
Yeah.
Have you been collecting the submarines?
No.
Think you're gonna have enough guns to do it?
Probably not.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, bum.
Those things are infinitely respawning, by the way.
The subs.
Yeah. And the helicopters.
There you go. Shooting too far over. There it goes. Huzzah! So that should be it. Final mission, return to the USSR, apparently.
And stage a coup.
It's 10 till. What do you think about this?
I mean, it's not bad.
It's not the worst thing.
Yeah.
The graphics are passable anyway.
I like that there's music, although it's repetitive
It is the same exact track.
throughout the entire game.
Yeah, through the whole game.
In the menu, in the level.
Yeah. Yeah, the graphics aren't bad. I like the parallax scrolling, the wavy backgrounds, the colors are okay. I think the sprites for the subs are kind of cool looking. Other than that, just like every other shooter, it's just a lot of boom bangs and bams. What about enemy design? Again, I thought the subs were cool looking. The turrets are weird.
Yeah.
The fact that you're basically, you know, flying through a bunch of Atlantis floating style islands that obviously wouldn't exist in the real world is odd. But then again, neither would gun turrets underwater, so whatever. I feel like I feel like there should have been a stealth mission in this game, though.
Yeah.
Like, the whole point of the Red October is that it had stealth. Rona.
Bless you.
And not, I mean, using your silly cavitation drive really isn't even worth it because of that. Apparently you're about to blow up an aircraft carrier. Oh, you don't have a choice. It's this kind of mission. Not a clue what you're supposed to shoot. I mean, I would think you would shoot at the hull of the ship to, you know, sink a ship. Yep, hey look. I was right.
Oh, am I glad I have infinite life.
No kidding. Didn't really give you any kind of clue what to do, huh?
Oh, there you blew up some damage over there. Oh, and it looks like you damaged the bridge, maybe. You just have to shoot the piss out of it. Go up and shoot the bridge? I don't know. I mean, you obviously got to shoot it somewhere else. It's not sinking.
I don't think I have to just shoot this turret, but... Oh, I guess that is all I had to do. It is not very clear on what you have to blow up.
No, and the instruction manual was very poorly written. It really didn't tell you a number of things that it should have. Gameplay, it's a scrolling shooter. There's a lot of enemies. They constantly respawn and kill you.
There's also no options in this.
There are no options for anything. I feel like they really lost the spirit of the movie.
Yeah.
It
It wasn't a fighting movie. It wasn't.
Yeah.
They weren't going around trying to blow stuff up. They were just trying to.
It had no link to the movie, like, whatsoever, other than title and Sean Connery's face on the cover.
And I guess theme.
The missions weren't particularly long, but they were a lot of enemies. And I'm sure, much as any shooter, you could memorize things and get good enough to get through it. But boy, it does appear that it would have been a very difficult game to play. Like, I don't think we'd have finished it.
Not at all. I don't think we would have gotten halfway.
No, I agree. So there's that. Was it good?
No.
No. Would it be worth getting?
No.
I don't think so. I mean, there are a lot better shooters on the Super Nintendo at this point. It might be interesting to get for the Super Scope as a Super Scope thing. Completely unnecessary, especially since Super Scope isn't in every level, and you know you can completely skip the sections. That
I
use
feel
the
like there
Super
probably
Scope.
is one in every level.
No, there wasn't one.
There wasn't one in the first one.
But yeah, after that there probably was. I don't know. I mean, I guess if I saw it at a garage sale or something for like $2, I'd buy it. But I don't think I'm gonna seek it out. And if I buy it, it's not because it's good. It's just because one day I'm gonna sell that Super Scope, and I would be able to be like, look, here's the Super Scope, and every game that's compatible with it. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna throw a big thumbs down for the Hunt for Red October.
Yeah, I'm also gonna give it a thumbs down.
That's unfortunate. I saw that it was a shooter, and I thought it might be good. But
I mean, it wasn't bad.
I mean, no, it wasn't the worst thing ever, I guess. I don't know. Where'd that remote go? I want to look at something real quick. Jesus, I don't even know what the hell it was called. What are the chances it was just called Sub something?
None. Is it even on here?
I don't know. It may have been one of the ones that I couldn't get to function on it. Generally, I can get it to work on both, but sometimes I can't. This one's got a different operating system than the one in the other room. Like 9 versions of Metal Slug.
I have Metal Slug 1 through 3.
Yeah?
They're on my computer. They remastered it for the computer.
Really?
Yeah.
Nope. Apparently it's not on here. Well, never mind. Anyway, 2 thumbs down for the Hunt for Red October, unfortunately.
Yep.
What are you going to do? Anyway, thanks a lot for joining us. Thanks, TC, for the raid and all the people that came through with that. We'll be back. Well, usually when we hit a 50 game mark, we take a week off so we can adjust our top 10. So, maybe just take Saturday off maybe and start again on Sunday, one day off. What do you think? Can you modify your top 10 in 4 days?
Sure.
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. But, yeah, I think maybe that's key. We'll take Saturday off. We got some stuff to do on Saturday, I think, anyway. And then we'll be back on Sunday night with the beginning of our next set of 50 games. Out of curiosity, what do we got for the next set? Another movie. We got Cool World, Power Moves, Q*bert 3, Ranma Hard Battles, and Uncharted Waters. Now that's interesting. So Cool World, I don't know what it is, but it's based off a movie, which you'll have to watch.
Okay.
Think Roger Rabbit, but more adult themed. Yeah. I mean, not like grotesquely adult themed, but it's adult themed. Like, not gonna watch it with your brother.
Alright.
Power Moves, I'm pretty sure, is a fighting game. Ranma Hard Battles is a fighting game. Q*bert 3 is Q*bert. And Uncharted Waters, if I recall, have you ever played Sid Meier's Pirates?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like a...
I think I've heard of Uncharted Waters before. I think they remastered it.
I think it's like a simulation game pirates type thing on the Super Nintendo. So I'm real interested to see what that came out like in the end, because I've never played it, but I've heard of it before. So I guess that's it for tonight. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you on Sunday.
See you guys.